Rick, comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Comfortable. Wasn't comfortable the whole way through. It took us 5-10 minutes to get going, as it can do. Igalo with a brace there.
Over the moon for him.
Yeah, I mean, let's start with him actually. I mean, he looked sharp, 2 tidy finishes with his weaker foot as well.
Yeah.
And he did all right today, didn't he?
I like him. I like the look of him. I really do. Whether he can throw him in against City, I don't know. But I noticed that he brought Marshall on for 20 minutes at the end.
Yeah.
At the end of the Everton game, he switched him to the left when Igalo came on, and he's come on tonight on the left. So I've just got a feeling he might have it in his mind that he's going to put Igalo through the middle.
Would you be happy with that against City? Could he do it?
I wouldn't mind giving it a try. I really wouldn't, yeah.
And, midfield, I actually looked at the lineup beforehand and thought it would have been a diamond. I don't know what you thought, if you thought it would be the 4-2-3-1, what we saw. But Bruno was just off the front. You had Lingard on the left, Mata on the right. That's what it was. I mean, what did you make of the wide players? That's, Mata, big player for you. I know what you think of him.
I thought Mata's just an absolute joy to watch. His first touch is just absolutely fantastic. He knows, just watch it again and watch how many times the ball's coming to him and he knows where he's going to pass it before he gets it.
I was saying that to Miles.
More so than anybody.
Yeah, the way he looks after the football.
Yeah, he's brilliant to watch.
And on the opposite flank, Lingard, what did you make of him?
Not good enough. Too many loose balls. We've always said that about him. I don't know why he's even... I mean, there's that many people who we need to try and fit games in for. I don't think there's any need to use him, but he's using him.
So you think he shouldn't even be playing any games?
I don't think so. Or Pereira.
Even these ones?
Yeah, I mean, off the top of my head, I can't think who else was on the bench who might
Greenwood, Martial.
Yeah, I've not been happy with Greenwood starting games, though. I've said that before. So, come the weekend, I think Igalo might be in with a shout.
But with the squad rotation, because there's so many games, like I was saying before, I can see why Solskjaer has to shuffle the pack.
Yeah.
But that always worries me because of the lack of quality that we do have. But don't you see maybe why he does have to play the Lingards and the Pereiras at some stage, at some place?
Possibly. I'd have to really look at the squad in depth and sort of go, how many have we got?
Chong,
I think there's about 16 or 17 players that we could use regularly, which I can't name off the top of my head, but I wouldn't have thought Lingard and Pereira would have been in the top 16 or 17 players. There must be other players who are worth a run out, I would have thought.
Over those two?
Yeah.
Luke Shaw got a goal. It actually come from, I know you're good at dissecting things, it come from Luke Shaw actually making a good burst down the left, finding the space. It went to Lingard and he just fluffed his shot. Yeah. And I think Fernandez was on the return, and then he missed, and then Luke Shaw hit it into the ground. It did. But I mean, look, great for his confidence. And what did you make of his performance?
I thought he played well overall, but he got caught out early doors, didn't he? And had to chase him back.
When he saw the ball, I thought either drop off and let him have it, or go head it, and he didn't even. I was a little
bit disappointed with that, but he's playing that well, Luke Shaw. Everybody makes the odd mistake.
Yeah,
so he made a couple of mistakes perhaps in the game, but that's about it. And on one of them, he had to drag the player down and got a yellow card for it.
Scott McTominay, that number 40 who kicked him in the head. It's like Scott was going to.
The United fans.
It was right there, and you could see he kicked him.
Yeah.
And you're like, right, Scott's definitely going to leave one on him, because Scott did that whole you wait, and he did. He did leave one on him.
Right. I mean, I wasn't aware that I was right on the far side.
Oh, so you couldn't see? Oh, right, yeah.
I saw that there was a problem happening, but I wasn't aware of exactly what happened.
Yeah, and then he went after him good, and he did get him back. Yeah. But what did you make of his performance? And is he in contention to start? Looking at the balance of midfield, Matic obviously rested tonight, so you think he would come in for the City game? But what's the balance looking like?
I wasn't impressed with the balance of the team playing in a diamond at Goodison. And against City, we've had a great result recently against City, playing 5 at the back. I think Ollie's going to have a lot of thinking to do. He's got a lot of midfield players to fit in. I don't think he's going to go 5 at the back again. He seems to be settled with Shaw at left back now. I think he'll probably go 4 at the back. But if he goes 5 at the back, he's surely got to play only 2 forwards, and that leaves all of them: McTominay, Fred, Fernandez, and Matic, all for 3 spots. Now, for me, I would play with only 3 anyway, and 3 forwards. But if he goes with a back 5, he can surely only play 3 of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think I mean, obviously Fernandez is not going to get left out.
No.
He didn't even play Matic tonight. I would have thought Matic is going to start, but he also took Fred off with 20 to go.
Fred's definitely going to play.
So you'd think Fred's going to play. So if he's only going to play 3, you might think McTominay's going to miss out. I think you know what I'm going to say. You know my feelings. Mine would be McTominay. He's bigger and stronger than Fred. You can only play 11. I'm not saying Fred's not playing well. But I just think McTominay dominates his opponent much more easily.
So you'd go with Matic and McTominay?
If I was only playing 3, I would
Fernandes.
go with McTominay, Matic and Fernandes. That's what I'd go with.
Okay, fair play.
Yeah.
We know the pathway. We can see the pathway in terms of Norwich next. How important is it going to be to get a deep run in the FA Cup, to win the FA Cup, and can we?
Well, it's already a deep run, isn't it?
Yeah,
Quarter
exactly.
final.
Yeah.
I'm over the moon. We have got through, by the way, because obviously Sheffield United is our league game that weekend, isn't
exactly.
it? We wouldn't have had a game that weekend if we'd have got beat tonight. So I'm chuffed we got through for that reason to start with. But
Something to look forward to.
Norwich, you know, look, we've beaten Norwich comfortably twice, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen again. They're going to be right up for it. They've had a great. I know it was on pens, but they've had a great win at Spurs.
Yeah.
So I don't think. I mean, obviously, a little bit like tonight, you worry at the start. Maybe we go there and they get the first goal.
Yeah.
I mean, even tonight, the free kick from Rooney, did it hit the post?
I thought Romero saved it, but it could have hit the post.
It was a decent effort, and we might have gone one down, and you just never know. It gives them something to cling to, and then suddenly we're 2 up. You know, it might not have happened like that if that had gone in. So if we go to Norwich and they score first, you know, we could have a right handful of a game on our hands. Yeah.
Who's your man of the match?
For me, Juan Mata.
Why?
Just such a joy to watch. So aware of what's going on around him. And do you know what? I said this the other week. I think it was against Wolves that he played? Can't remember.
When he got the winning goal.
No, not that was in the cup time, wasn't it? I mean, I'm talking about when he played in the same game as Fernandes. No, recently he's played. It might not have been Wolves. It might have been
At home to Watford.
Was it? Whatever game it was, those two are on the same wavelength.
Yeah, do you know what? It's true.
It's
It's like because they both look after the ball well, and they both got good football brains. It's like they are looking for each other and looking to link up, aren't they? Yeah.
They look for each other.
Nice one, Rick. Off to Frankie and Benny as you go.
Nice one. See you later.
Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.